Hey everybody, and welcome back to Skyrim. This is Kaffeine Gaming. We made it back to Riften last time, and I just got on the map the Thieves Guild, so rather than having to go through the rat way, we can actually go in here. If you click on the little button here, yeah, this opens up, and so we can actually get right down into the cistern. Pretty nice. Now we don't have to go as far to get into the Thieves Guild, and we can just warp straight here if we really want to.
Word on the street
yes.
is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lass.
Yes, and here's what was in the safe.
Let me take a look at what you found. Arengar sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be?
What symbol? No idea.
Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you.
Oh boy. I thought I did the job just like you asked?
No. Nothing like that. You're calling on her for business.
What does Maven want from me?
That's between you and Maven. And I prefer to keep it that
Okay.
way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people.
Speaking of which...
Of course. Your pay. You're smart as a whiplash. Keep doing right by us. And there's plenty more where that came from.
Okay, so we got 300 gold for that. And we have started Dampened Spirits. So we're going to go talk to Maven. Maven, I believe, is going to be in the main keep. She is Jarl, after all. So let's go see what she has to say. And, oh, well, so if you go in here, eventually this will close, by the way. Activate the pull chain and it will open. You do have to open it every time you come in here. At least I think you're supposed to, because it always closes on me. So, you know. Okay, we have been to the keep before. We didn't go inside, though. And Maven is, in fact, Jarl here, so that makes this so much more interesting. I'm sorry, is that Maven? Is that her? Just, like, walking around, minding her own business?
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive.
I'm the best at what I do.
Is that confidence I hear? Or is it arrogance? Strange how often
I can shout you into oblivion.
You have to understand. It's been a long time since Brynjolf sent me anyone I can rely on.
You have no faith in the guild?
Faith? I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area.
Alright, so where do I begin?
Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Macius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
Alright, so who runs the show at Hunting Brew Meadery?
Some layabout named Sabiorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now.
Sabjorn seems like more than just friendly competition.
Not a day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabiorn get as far as he did. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market, and a chunk of my profits with it.
So apparently we're gonna be doing something about this.
Imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly.
So get rid of him and he's no longer a threat.
Exactly. With Sabiorn in prison, his meadery will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. No more competition.
Why strike now?
The Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Sabiorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that.
Okay, so that's what we're doing.
One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job and you will be sorry.
Righto. So to kind of tell what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be apparently sabotaging some sort of meadery. And we're just going to fast travel to Whiterun because we've already been there, obviously. And actually, oh, I got the graphical glitch, guys. So every once in a while, when you fast travel to Whiterun, you'll get this fun little graphical glitch. Don't worry, it will go away next time we fast travel somewhere. And it actually might even correct itself when we leave the house. Let me do some quick inventory management and I'll be right back. Inventory management complete. Let's go find the bannered mare. Oh man, things just don't look pretty in here right now. Look at this. This is a mess. Like I said, all we have to do is teleport back into town and we will be fine. But until then, enjoy Skyrim as not intended.
Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around.
That's creepy. We're gonna go talk to... Who is this? This is Malice.
Can't a man drink
No.
in peace?
Maven said you're expecting me?
I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard. And we're going to poison the mead.
Okay, you have the poison?
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. You know what I mean?
Okay, how do I fit in?
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
Clever.
Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
Okay, so how do I get into the brewing vats?
Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where you should start.
What about just going in through the brewery?
Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right ahead.
So why bother poisoning the nest for Sabjorn?
Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, we don't want the pests coming
Good to know.
back. Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there, now you need to clear them out.
So why are you doing all of this?
I made the mistake of borrowing coin from Sabjorn. He's allowing me to pay it back, but he's working my fingers to the bone. He treats me like a slave. I have to do every nasty, dirty job in the meadery.
There's more to this than debt, isn't there?
If this plan works, not only is my debt gone, but I'll be set up for life. Maven and I worked out a little deal. If Sabjorn ends up in jail, she's gonna take over his meadery. And guess who gets to run the Blackbriar meadery in Whiterun? You're looking at it.
Okay, so
Remember, Sabjorn will be needed.
let's go make it look good, shall we? Who's singing?
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
He just stands around and pats on that drum all day. Hasn't quite figured out how much you're supposed to actually, like, put effort into it. Like, how strongly you're supposed to hit it. So he just ends up kind of stroking it like a cat. Alright, let's get out of here. Come along, Lydia. I'm gonna need you for this.
I have a lot of respect for the restorations.
Oh, this looks terrible. Don't worry, we'll teleport back. You're sinking into the ground there. Where is the actual door? Alright, so real quick here, taking a look at the map, we are going to the Hunting Brew Meadery. So let's, not Honey Brew, Hunting Brew? I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna, oh, it's even kind of screwed up outside. I didn't even notice that. Woo! Let's go. I'll meet you guys there. It shouldn't be that long of a walk. Alright, welcome to the meadery, you guys. Yeah, that was all of like a 30-second walk. It didn't take very long to get here. But, I've got some fun graphical glitches going on here. Hang on one second. There we go. I just fast traveled to the brewery, even though I was already here. And as you can see, the graphical glitches have been corrected. So they're all better now. Basically what happens is sometimes when you fast travel, the textures don't load properly. So A real quick reload fixes that problem. Hey,
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
something wrong?
Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Hunting Brew Reserve for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
I might be able to help.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done.
That's the only way I operate.
Well, that's not how
Dang
I
it.
operate, so forget it.
All right. Just pay me when the job's done.
My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed.
How do I permanently clear the vermin?
I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back.
You've got a deal.
Don't come back until every one of those things are dead.
You mentioned someone named Malice?
Malice is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of gold some time ago I knew he'd never be able to pay back. Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper.
Okay, that's absolutely terrible.
Now
Oh
I have to
gosh,
clean
so
this mess.
looks like we've got some skeevers. So let's just start wandering in here, shall we? I don't think there's much to do in here. We could like steal some of the meat if we really want to. I think if you head this way and up here, isn't there something up here? I feel like there was. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just thinking of a different time in a different place. Anyway, first of all, bear traps. They're not active, but be careful. Yeah. All right, Lydia, we've got skeevers to, you know, skeeve. Venom Fang Skeever. These guys are a little more vicious, if I remember correctly. Not anything of, like, really intense interest, honestly. Yeah, be careful of traps. Oh, spiders. Of course there's spiders. Just making sure there's no traps in front of me. I don't feel like getting stepped on. Wow, these guys did some serious damage. They're everywhere. Stop existing. Ow, that hurts. Doing a little bit of damage to me. Lydia? Oh, there she is. I'm like, where did she go? Oh, she switched. Her stabs must be out of power, is what I'm guessing. I think the stabs run out of power after some time. I need to take those from her eventually. Let's see what we've got here. Bunch more just... Oh, spiders. Why is it always spiders? There's got a lot of spiders here. I'm just... Oh, Lydia! Can you take the spider out and fight the ones in the distance? Wait, where did it go? Did we kill it? We didn't kill it. It's hiding. Come on, get on fire. There we go. Ow! Oh, okay, good. Whew! I thought we weren't gonna be able to kill that for a second. I was like, no! I didn't get it. I want to live. But no, we're good. Looks like the spiders are feasting on the skeevers. This is just disgusting. This whole thing is just not good. Probably want to make sure you close down these tunnels. Oh. Close off these tunnels. Lydia, calm down. Don't just like go thrusting me into the traps. Somebody came down here to put those traps down here, by the way. Like, they just didn't just appear. These are some regular skeevers. God, what is going on over here? What am I getting electrocuted? Oh gosh! Stop, stop, stop! What is going on here? I didn't ask for this. Wow, this is fun. I don't actually have any healing stuff. Do I have any food that I can eat? Just to kind of Ow, 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 ow. No, no, no. I did not ask for this. Lydia. Lydia? Oh, whoops. I just used Dragon Rend. I thought I had. Never mind. That was probably not my best shout to use here. Let's opt for Unrelenting Force. That's what I wanted. I don't know who this guy is, honestly. Okay. Who are you? He's got a journal, necklace of resist frost. Of course it's resist frost. I can't believe I almost died. I don't have any healing potions. Probably gonna wanna like fix that eventually. Alright, let's check out that book. The journal. 10 years of ridicule, 10 years of imprisonment, 10 years of exile. The children threw rocks and the women spat upon me as the menfolk dragged me into Whiterun's prison. They branded me a danger to their pitiful existence, used words like madman and insane. Could a madman escape the prisons undetected? Could a lunatic establish a laboratory right under their noses? Could a psychopath create a mighty army from the common skeever? My days as an apprentice alchemist in Winterhold were no better. Those egotistical braggarts couldn't compete with my abilities. Where they fell short, I constantly excelled. Did they appreciate my genius? Did they relish my contributions? No. My instructors beat me and said I was irresponsible, and the Archmage cast me into the streets like a common beggar. As my enemy grows complacent and weak, as they forget Hamlin and his utter brilliance, I build my army. I use every bit of knowledge at my disposal to forge their demise. Thanks to Sabjorn's unwitting assistance, my legion grows stronger every day. The irony that the same ingredients used to make his vile drink could be used to feed my offspring isn't lost upon me. Oh, they will pay. Their ignorance of impending annihilation amuses me. I will bury Whiterun and watch Winterhold burn. And when they experience the fury I've unleashed upon them, when my progeny are gnawing the flesh from their bones, they will come begging and groveling at my feet. But there will be no mercy, no quarter, and no leniency. And I will laugh and I will dance and I will rejoice over their mangled, broken corpses. The time for recompense has arrived. 10 years of pain, 10 years of misery, 10 years of death. Well then! Glad to know that we're not only fighting off some sort of like actual evil skeever infestation, we're actually like doing some bad. Oh, we got sneak increase. We're like fighting off a madman. All right, we got some fun potions there. That actually is pretty useful. And in here we've got gold. That was useless. All right, we're gonna apply the poison to the nest here. That's this little spot where he's been working, apparently. And we're gonna follow this little tunnel in through here. And I think this is right under the meadery. Ow! Meadery itself, where the vats are. So let's go ahead and head on in and see what we've got here. Now the vats are up there, so I think to get up there we have to go around. Glad I brought Lydia for this one. Not as much stealth here. Now the fun thing about this is we're like poisoning the vats. All right, so we do that. You pour the poison in and we're good to go. Let's actually see what's in this chest, shall we? Just some gold. Okay. All right, well, let's head on out here. I don't think there's anything else that we really need to do. Let's head on. What is this? What's going on here? You doing okay there, buddy? I don't even know. All right, boss. Everything's been taken care of.
I can't wait to see Sabjorn
Hey.
squirm.
Was something we discussed
Job's finished.
unclear? Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished.
All right, what about my pay?
You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
All right, so we're gonna attend the tasting ceremony.
Well, Sabjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honningbrew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored.
He just down that.
By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you.
Calm down, Lydia.
This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons.
Shouldn't he be sick or something?
Move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn.
Well, that was all very, that happened. All right, let's talk to...
I don't think that could have
talk to this
gone
guy.
any better. Anything else you need before you
I need to
head
get a
back to
look
Riften?
at Sabjorn's books.
So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help.
Ah, thanks. You never mentioned the lunatic living in the tunnels.
I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later.
So what are you gonna do with the place?
Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just
All right, so we have a new fence.
remember to put in a good
Yeah,
word
no
with
problem.
Maven.
Yeah, so we have a new fence now, which is actually really nice. We need to go upstairs. Did we like just discuss going upstairs? Like seriously? Here we go. Let's head on up and we have to go all the way around the building. What a crappy layout to have to like walk literally all the way around the building to get to the stuff that you need to get to. All right, here we are. This is his this is his room. Sabjorn, this is my third and final offer. I feel that I've been generous with the amounts I've stated to buy your meadery. There's no reason for competition to stifle both of our business. Unified, we can make Blackbriar Mead a household name and bury anyone else who wants to start a similar business in Skyrim. If you wish to accept my offer, please come to Riften and stay at my manor as a guest. I think you'll find that being part of the Blackbriar family would be both lucrative and life-saving. Oh, kind of threatening there. There's nothing in that display case. That's actually very disappointing. What do we got here? I don't know if I have all of these books or none of them. I'm actually not sure, so I'm just gonna take them. I think I have all of those ones. I don't think I have this one. That was a steal. I have to steal that one? Weird. All right, so this dresser here, we've got a note and some gold. So let's read the note real quick here. Let's see, books. Promissory note. Within the enclosed crate, you'll find the final payment. As we discussed, Honningbrew Meadery should now begin brewing mead at full production. In regards to your concerns about interference from Maven Blackbriar, I can assure you that I'll do everything in my power to keep her assets and her cronies at bay. This is the beginning of a long and successful future for the both of us. And that symbol at the top is the one that they'd asked about. Does he have Blackbriar mead underneath his bed? That's hilarious. All right, let's take some of the gold here. But yeah, so we have a fence here now. So every time we have something that's stolen and we want to, nice, alchemy increased, we want to get rid of it, we can just come in here and sell stuff to him. I think he's the second fence that we have actually. The first one is actually at Riften. Okay, so we have effectively finished that up, and we are pretty close to Whiterun. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make my way back to Riften, and I'll see you there in right after the cut. Okay, so we are back in Riften, and Maven's in the Bee and the Barb, but we'll do that next time, so I hope to see you guys there as we continue our way through the Thieves Guild. I'll see you then.